Oye, pero qué muñecas, qué lindas. Anoche yo tuve un sueño maravilloso, que bajaban desde el cielo muchas mujeres hermosas, invadían toda la tierra, venían en una carroza, gozándose entre las flores, cual si fueran mariposas. Y dije,
Tantas mujeres bonitas, tantas mujeres
pero
preciosas,
preciosas,
tantas mujeres preciosas.
yo no sé de dónde salen tantas mujeres bonitas.
I got the money
¿Será
shot.
que bajan del cielo?
Ya puede pasar.
Luces caen
Quítate la blusa, mami, y me la quito. Suéltate, pero.
espacio sideral, otras son como si
Oh my gosh.
que saben caer la mano.
¡Viva Cuba! ¡Viva Cuba! ¡Viva Cuba! Absolutely sublime.
It's a great feeling to feel like you're part of a family that you just met.
This is a limited edition for you.
Your grandfather was a very special man.
Oye, mi linda, qué rico.
¡Que baila!
7 bottles of rum. That's good for about 24 hours.
Oye, soy cubano con el nombre González, ¿qué voy a hacer? Imagínate que yo voy a Cuba lo más siguiente que puedo porque me encanta la isla de Cuba y los cubanos y el cubaneo que hay en Cuba. No hay en ninguna parte en el mundo. Así yo traigo los yumas, los americanos, como decimos los cubanos de Cuba, los llamamos los norteamericanos los yumas, y traigo todos los yumas para Cuba para que tengan un buen tiempo y que se disfruten y fumen el tabaco y tomen el ron y el café mejor y la comida mejor y el ambiente mejor de todos los cubanos que hay en todo Cuba, viven en Cuba, ¿ok? So vamos a Cuba todos, ven y me llama y nos vamos para Cuba hoy mismo. Quiero llevarte a Cuba, venga a Cuba porque somos cubanos todos y que viva Cuba, viva Cuba, ¿ok? También soy cubano y que viva Cuba. I have such an incredible feeling as soon as I leave Miami and I'm in the airplane and I land in Cuba. You know, in the airplane and all that, I'm a little bit nervous. As soon as I get to Cuba, the smell, the sights, the color, the green, everything popping at you. Just the ambiance of the people walking around. It's just fantastic to see and smell, hear, and feel Cuba again, because I love going there. One day, a matter of fact, I'd like to be able to live there, but I love to turn on Cuba to all my friends that have never been there, a lot of new people that have never been there, and when they come back, they're just, the same thing comes out of their mouth. The Cuban people are just so fantastic, they're so nice. The food, the music, everything they have is just off the chart. I recommend everybody to get a chance to go to Cuba. For somebody who's never been to Cuba and they get to walk around, first thing I try to tell them, I said, watch out for the sidewalks because of the potholes and stuff like that. After that, you get accustomed to it and you just start seeing all the action going around. It's a non-stop, 100% kaleidoscope of people with color, all around you, things happening, the smells, the wind, the sea breeze, the buildings, the architecture there, the old cars. It's just a magical place.
Guys get in and you see it burn, you're gonna get a burn in your ass.
The Cuban people, the hospitality of the Cuban people is phenomenal. Without hesitation, I never want to miss is a dinner we have at Roberto's house. And Roberto cooks incredible with his wife Vilma, and they make beautiful lobster and shrimp and black beans and rice and malanga and salad and bucanero beer and rum and coffee, and we just, it's one of the best times and highlights when we go on this trip because we get everybody together, we have a great meal, and then afterwards we're smoking cigars and talking and laughing and joking around, and Roberto's an incredible prankster. It's a great time, a great camaraderie with a bunch of guys just having a good time in a foreign country, and I think when they get home, they'll remember this forever. Every trip I go to Cuba, I have to go to the Havana Zoo, and this was no exception.
Anything you want to ask, here's the man.
This time when we went to the Havana Zoo, I never know what's in store for us. This time, we had jaguars. Wow, that is incredible. Normally we play with the lions, which that's incredible as well. But this time we had lions and jaguars, which is even raises the bar. I don't know how we keep raising the bar.
Actually, she's a he. Oh my God.
He. Look.
She's got a penis.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna get you. They'll
Here, let me pierce your ear. Pierce your ear here.
I already pierced my forearm.
We're gonna pierce Tim's ear at Cuba with a jaguar talent. Right there, boom. Hold her, lift her up, dude. Oh my gosh, I got her with her mouth open.
Look at Steve fucking picking her up. Uh-oh.
There. Look at that. There you go.
Who's gonna be the first one to get that?
That's beautiful. Get your back that way.
Imagine bringing 12 fellas from the United States to play with a baby lion and a baby jaguar for as long as you like and interact and take pictures with it and see how docile and how neat of an animal this is.
Get it.
That's enough. Unbelievable. Hey, you guys stay there. There's going to be lunch.
It's the cigar.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Cut him.
Also in the zoo, we get to drive our bus in a setting that's similar to Lion Country Safari, where they have lots of antelope, zebra, hippopotamuses, giraffes, ostriches, rhinoceros, and we drive our bus back in there, and it's like being in Africa. It's phenomenal. It's the only thing that you wouldn't know you're not in Africa is because you know you're in Cuba, but otherwise it's phenomenal. It's beautiful.
It says you don't see this every day that they're eating like this.
Yeah, eating from the tree.
There's no way I can jump out here real quick.
No, he said wait till we go to the other side. The zebras are mounted over there. They each got off each other, he said. Charge him right now. Go get him. Go get him. I'd be the first one to Cuba to ride a giraffe. Let's go get her. Viva Cuba!
When we go to Cuba, we always go to Pinar del Rio. And Pinar del Rio is the tobacco growing region of Cuba, and it's known for the best tobacco in the world. And the area that we go to is San Luis. In San Luis, we go visit Hiroshi Robina, which is a grandson of Alejandro Robina, and he runs the Alejandro Robina farm, which was, I believe, started in 1849. So he's in charge of it now, and that is an incredible trip that takes about 2.5 hours by bus.
So what's it like when you get there?
Hiroshi's like family, like a brother to me. When we get off the bus, he just, just wants to give me a big hug, and I want to give him a big hug, and just catch up on what we've talked about in the last few months. And
bueno, pues pasa para acá. Bienvenido. You're not going to find these at any store. You're only going to find these at the farm with Hiroshi at the Robina farm, San Luis, Cuba.
He makes all my friends feel that come to the farm just like if they belong in their family too. I don't think there's one person that left that farm and for the whole day that didn't think they were families of the Robinas.
Oh, that's great. Who is that guy?
Ready?
And somebody else.
Como familia.
¡Viva Cuba!
Bueno, nació en el año 19 y bueno, él me contaba que en su juventud este era, bueno, lo que es hoy un MP3, un MP4, pero ese era su equipo de disco en su juventud, donde hacían los bailes con todas las novias, con la gente del barrio y bueno, y todavía funciona.
And they show us all the processing of the tobacco, how they dry it in the dry houses. They call them bohíos. And then after that, when we talk all about everything you could possibly talk about how to, tobacco's grown and picked and dried and all that. Then we had a roller that rolled cigars right there for all the guys to see from the very beginning to the end of how a cigar is made.
Todavía con 75 años me pongo los zancos y pongo tela. Mira, mañana tengo que poner dos redondes de celote que vamos a tener.
¡Viva Cuba!
Estoy orgulloso de ser cubano. ¡Viva Cuba!
After all that, and we're all satisfied with everything we know about tobacco, because if Hiroshi doesn't answer it, there's no answer. After the tobacco, we go to after the tobacco tour and the rolling of the cigar, we have an incredible meal that's a lunch that's made for us.
Puerco asado,
Roasted pork,
arroz,
rice,
pollo ahumado,
smoked chicken,
frituritas de malanga,
fried malanga,
col, pepino, ensalada de col y pepino,
salad with cucumber and cabbage.
Picadillo de pavo.
And this is guajolote for our Mexican friends, or pavo or turkey for us Americans.
Frijoles negros.
Black beans.
Y un montón de amigos que vamos a compartir hoy.
And a lot of friends that we're going to have a great time tonight eating lunch.
Ya está.
I know.
Time to eat.
Well, this time we got to celebrate Janet, which is Hiroshi's wife's birthday. So it was a special occasion this time, and I think everybody got a real good time with that. And then Hiroshi brings a friend of his, Roberto, that sings professionally out on the outer keys of Pinar del Rio. And he's a guitar player. Roberto does an incredible job, had sung some classic Cuban songs, and then he played some original stuff that he wrote himself, which was fantastic. We just had a blast with it.
Voy rumbo a Cayo Levisa, el paraíso soñado. Pinar del Río me saludan, la palma larga el abrazo. De sol, espuma y arenas, de caracoles y pájaros. Ole, 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 la. Tengo cielo, mar y tierra al alcance de la mano, el cariño, la amistad y la alegría del cubano. La palma conmigo dice así, ya llegué, ya llegué, ya llegué al paraíso, llegué como dice. Ya llegué, ya llegué, ya llegué al paraíso, llegué.
And then, of course, we started drinking, and the next thing you know, I was singing there with them, and then Steve Haas was up there singing with them, and we just had a great time with it all.
All right? It's in my native tongue, All right. Let's do the song you just did, and I'll sing it in my native tongue. You played the song.
Same song.
Okay. Right. Lo voy a acompañar. You just play and I'll sing. Let's get it started. Scally bala salabai. Scally lily la 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 la. Scally scat cat cat. Please
Cuba is a great time.
Y sin dinero hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey.
It gives me great pleasure to go to Cuba. We bring a lot of medical supplies, and this time we brought 4 doctors, and a lot of the medical supplies get donated to the church in Pinar del Rio. And last time that we brought the medical supplies, they said we saved 6 lives, which I don't know how to explain. Makes you feel really, really good.
Los dos pueblos tienen culpa de nada de la parte política en ninguno de los dos lados. Somos dos pueblos buenos.
Last visit, we donated some medical supplies, and according to Hirochi, was able to save 6 lives just by the fact that they were used in the proper time with the right people.
To say that, you know, that you have brought medical supplies that have helped 6 people live. Without them, that means they would have passed on, and I am very proud, and I know my friends are, that we have helped contribute to the Cuba to help these people live.
It's very important to me because I've done missionary trips before. When I heard that Charlie was setting something up that was a humanitarian trip, piqued my interest. And I really appreciate being able to come down here and help these people out and do my little bit by bringing antibiotics and some knowledge to this country. And I really think that this will break the barriers between the 2 countries. And that would be a great result of what we're doing.
Well, it's another way to show the world that between the United States and Cuba, both countries, we like each other, we help each other, and we like to do that. And we're hoping that soon all the political barriers will disappear, so we together can help more.
Soy González, pero yo creo que soy Porco Robaina también. ¿Qué tú crees, Hiroshi?
What do you say, Charlie?
Viva los Robaina, viva Cuba y viva los tabacos de los Robaina.
Tienen que desearme. Viva Cuba y viva la familia Robaina y vivan los amigos de la familia Robaina.
Siempre. Y gracias por tener nosotros, nuestro cubano y nuestro mexicano amigo y los yumas que poder venir aquí a tener un tiempo bueno contigo y tu familia con la comida y todo. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias por dejar a los yumas regresar aquí otra vez.
Y deseenme suerte para cuando regresen el próximo año haya un Robaina varón junto con nosotros.
Ahí. Ok, gracias.
Yes, that's one thing about Cuba that seems to me that's amazing, is that you can go there and people that really don't have anything will offer it to you and just want to have a festive atmosphere and have a great time, and they're always smiling. Cuban people seem to always be smiling and laughing, and I really like that in a country and in a nation where the people are always laughing and smiling.
They're happy.
Happy people, always. Cuban people seem to be a very, very happy bunch of people all the time, even though they've got the problems that they have with the embargo against the U.S., but otherwise they seem like a happy bunch of people, you know, walking on the malecón. I love to do that. Just see the people fishing, walking, talking, playing guitars, playing and singing. Just it's just an incredible feeling just walking on the malecón from one end to the other. The Cuban people, the hospitality of the Cuban people is phenomenal.
vamos a matar el veneno. Se me va la musa cuando se te cae la tusa, tú no usas condón. Usa. Se me va la musa cuando se te cae la tusa, tú no usas condón. Usa. Vamos para la playa, mami, vamos para la playa, papi. Vamos para la playa, mami, vamos para la playa, papi. Quítate el pitusa, mami, y me lo quito. Quítate la blusa, mami, y me la quito. Suéltate el pelo. Ya está suelto, métete en el agua para que dale más, dale más, dale más.